Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kenshi the Cannibal Hunters, where we continue our fight to take down the Cannibal Nation using the Cannibals Expanded mod. In today's episode, we are going to focus on gaining a few allies, and then start building our very first base and ammunition assembly line. I'm super excited to do that, by the way. I'm so tired of being out of ammo. So, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying this series, consider subscribing for more daily Kenshi content. We bring it out every single day. If you want to be part of the Cannibal Hunters, details on how to do that are contained within the video description. Check it out and come join the fun. All right, let's get started, guys. So, we haven't been here yet. I made it over here kind of off camera. I sold everything that we had and turned in the bounty, so we're sitting at about 384k. So we can buy, we can afford to buy like, 100,000 building materials. We're good to go. What are we going to do right now? We're at this settlement. I believe, I'm not 100% sure because I've never done this, but I think that our first ally is going to be the crab people. Now, they tried to kill us earlier, and we've killed a few of their people. They don't know that, I hope. But we're going to try to get in here and see. So I've got Beep down here. The rest of the group is off doing their thing. Let me really quick here before we get going. Let me move Beep into this group. Yeah, the Beak Thing Bandits. We like to keep them handy just in case. Cases of emergencies, or case of emergencies. Now, I don't know if these guys are going to attack us at the door. That's why I brought Beep, because he's so damn fast. Last time I think I was chatting with some of these dudes, they were like, we want Blood Rum. And when I didn't give them Blood Rum, they basically... Okay, so they didn't aggro. Cool. Alright, this is what I was hoping would happen. Let's find the faction Palace of the Crab Queen. Ew. That sounds promising. I have a feeling that there would be a faction leader in there. Oh, there's a bar. Cool. Let's go check out the faction HQ first, okay? I have a feeling this is the faction HQ. And, oh, it looks like they have an armor shop here. I have a feeling they sell crab armor. I love crab armor, by the way. If I didn't make that evident in a previous episode, if you missed the episodes, I think it was like 2 episodes ago where we got our first set of crab armor. I love that stuff, so... Oh god, okay, so I'm a crabless. Yeah, that's fine. A boy, the crabless way of the crabless ways, I see. Well, crabless man, what do you know of crabs? All I know is I love 'em! Who wouldn't? They're intelligent, affectionate, and loyal too. Just like them! You'll fit in well with the crab raiders. Can I join the crab raiders? We crabbed are open-minded people. Prove yourself. We have enemies in the pits. Prove your loyalty to the crabs, and they will do so in return. Sign me up! Oh, okay, so the Reavers don't like us anymore. I'm pretty sure they hated us already, guys, but, oh, and the Skin Bandits. Alright, that's cool. No problem. Skin Bandits are now hostile towards you. That's fine. I wasn't planning on joining the Skin Bandits anyway. Skeleton Bandits are now hostile towards us. Okay. We've chosen our side in this war, boys and girls. Crab Raiders are now your allies. So I kind of feel like I guess we didn't have to really do anything other than talk to her. Maybe that's because we didn't have a base. I sort of feel like, at least from what I've heard anyway, I've never done this myself. I believe that if you don't, like if you have a base, they won't join you right away. They will send attacks at your base that get increasingly harder. And maybe I'm completely wrong on this. Let me know in the comments below if you know. I believe that you have to do some trials with them, right? So they keep coming at you. And eventually, if you beat all of the raids that they sent at you, then they are cool with you. We don't need any new recruits. I just want to see if there's any cool folks here that we could talk to. People, you can't trust people. Well, you need a hug. I think you need a hug, girl, because I believe that you can trust everyone until proven otherwise. Trust and verify, people. Trust and verify. Okay, so I wish I could hit escape to get out of conversations. Every time I try to do that, it confuses me. My brain sort of slows down for a second there. I'll say that's Rona. Who's this? Lumi. Are you a unique recruit? Ooh. Her eyes widen excitedly. That's what happens when I approach. Do you know what I love more than anything in all the land? Oh god. Gristle flaps? No! Crabs! 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 Yeah, I love them. The way they smell like old boots. The way they gurgle when you tickle their eye stalks. Mmm. But enough about crabs. Need a merc? I'm looking for work. I charge 6,000 cats. I'm not currently looking to hire anyone that is that excited about crabs, babe. So why don't you hang out here and maybe we'll come back for you some other time. Okay. Anybody else cool? What do we have here? It's a bar thug. Twitchy bar thug. Not just a bar thug, but a twitchy one. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have anything super exciting here. What is this? Just a bar where I can buy food or something? I'm guessing. Yeah, adventure, eh? His name's Yabast. Yabast? Guess you'll be on your way down to the Ashlands then. Ain't ever seen anyone go to the Ashlands and come back out. It's a one-way journey, and whatever's down there ain't worth dying for. How do you know that? Like, there could be some seriously cool masterwork gear there, bro, and you're just too scared to go try. All right, show me what you got. Oh, he's got some fish. I guess that makes sense because it's a crab village. All right, cool. Well, nothing that we want, but hey. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on. Beep. Beep, I want you to go outside now, buddy. He's having a tough time getting around these picnic tables. That's what happens when you put picnic tables inside, people. They're hard to get around. What do we got here? I'm guessing you sell crabs. So you want to buy a crab, huh? Well, first you gotta have a solid crab care routine. Let me tell you about it. Skip the chat. Let me see your crabs. All right. First off, you don't ever ask anyone to see their crabs, all right? Not something you do in public, you know, unless you're at the doctor. If you're a doctor, it's okay to ask, but other than that, you don't ask somebody to see their crabs. Okay. Okay. Now the crabs, see, they like fish. That's their favorite food. Otherwise, they'll eat fungi. That's like fungi, but it's sort of more spongy. It's fungi. Algae, you know, standard stuff. But you gotta make sure they eat 5 meals a day. And be warned, never feed them after sundown. Never. Don't feed Mogwai after midnight, boys and girls. It's not safe. It gives them indigestion. You've also got to give them You've also got to give them a 90-minute salt bath once a month so they can molt no trouble. I mean, I prefer to wash my crabs in a salt bath once a day. Okay? Once a day. Once a month just isn't enough. They start to smell. Now, they don't sleep well, and they need affection. So make sure you sing them a song every night before bed. You gotta gurgle from the back of your You gotta gurgle from the back of your throat. Stroke his long legs too. I like that. And don't work them. By the way, whoever wrote this stuff, I like it. Hire them. I mean, they are already hired them, obviously, but pay them more to write more for me. I like it. For us. Should have said us, guys. I know you guys like these stories just as much as I do. I don't want to leave you out. I feel so bad for saying that. It's very selfish. They don't like conflict. Sensitive crab creatures they are. Put too much stress on them. And they'll get depressed. Nothing sadder than a bummed out crab. So are you ready to become one with the crabs? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for a crab. I think once we have our base, we'll come back for some crabs. Alright. I suppose Beep could just carry a crab on his shoulder the whole time. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know what you think. Should I have adopted a crab right here and then? Right here and now? And just said, flub it, get the crabs, take them with me, and put them down in my base. Because they are slow, by the way, for those of you who don't know. They run, when they're adults, they run at like 11 miles an hour. All right, cool. He sells, what do we got here? Rusty chainmail, crab armor. Oh, I'm going to take that. You damn right. Crab trousers, trash, crab helmet. Awesome! Okay, guys. Why does he doesn't sell any crab helmets. That's kind of lame. We are going to learn those immediately. That was the whole reason I came down here. To get the blueprints for crab armor. Okay, so next on the agenda, we need to search for more allies in the fight against the Cannibal Nation. Okay, guys, it's like 3 seconds later. I'm just outside of town, uh, and we got some gurglers. Fishmen. I did. I've seen them before, but I thought they were like. I thought they were like way the hell over here. I believe, yeah, Fishman Island. I thought that I saw them over here, and I think actually in my last playthrough when I took out, was it Katoon? Yeah, when I took out Katoon or Katten, I don't know how you say that, but I just say Katoon. When I took out Katoon, it seemed like it was taken over the first time. It took until I wiped it out again. It was taken over by fishmen, so I've never seen them anywhere other than around that area. I didn't know that they would. I didn't know that they would like, you know, inhabit areas up here. I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking around. I'm looking around for other. I wonder if these are buildings. Maybe these are giant buildings, not spaceships. I'm not sure. I really wish I could like just at Chris Hunt and he would just tell me this is what those were or are. I can't wait to find out some of that stuff in Kenshi too. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna fight these guys. There's just a ton of them, but I'm gonna kind of like see what they do. Let's fight. Let's fight one or two of them. Come on. Beep should be able to beat the crap out of these dudes. I hope. If not, well, Beep, you might be fired from martial arts. Awesome guy, dudes. Get this guy. Come on, get in there. Boom! Get him, Beep. Get him. Oh, man. Oh, he got hit. Dodge and Beep. Get in there. Boom. Well, he's not one-shotting these dudes. I kind of thought he would, like, one-shot these crab guys, but he didn't. Man, he hits hard. I love it. I love it. His dodge is a little bit low because I actually added, wow, look, I just roasted those dudes. Oh, he's sweet. That meat is so yummy. Alright, well, they're just regular fishermen, I guess. Anyway, I didn't show you guys this, but, or maybe I did. I don't remember. You know how I forget stuff, dudes. Really good hat. But it lowers his dodge, right, by 25%. So, but that's kind of cool because that's gonna help. That's gonna help him get his dodge up faster. And so, and at the beginning of this series, you guys would know that I sort of mentioned that I wasn't sure there was definitive proof. I am thoroughly convinced with quite a few skills now. I thought that they like patched that out of the game, but I don't think they did. So yeah, I'm not gonna follow those dudes. I sort of thought that maybe they were gonna go like into this crab village, but it doesn't look like they're really engaging. So maybe they're just running. They're just a roaming pack or something. It looks like are they over here? Is that them? Yeah. Let's just go check it out real quick, and then we'll make our way up north, head toward Cannibal territory to build our base. I just want to see what these guys were doing. Yeah. Who else? Oh, there goes Beep, man. He's just gonna get stuck in. Okay, Beep. I don't know if that's a good idea. I have no idea if these guys like eat you or what. So let's get in there and help our allies. Oh, and get our butts kicked. How about that? Boom. One's on the ground. Come on. There we go. Come on, Beep. Get in there. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, Beep. Get some flying kicks in there. Oh, man. How did you not dodge that? It looked like the crabs are just going to come in there and take over for me. Whoa. Hi, Beep. Man, he moves so fast, even with, like, not having... I put his other masterwork, Gutter's leg on. Whoa, what? Oh, this is just a guy from the Crabs faction. So there's crabs from the Crabs faction. Are these... Oh, Beep. Let's see. How's he doing? Okay, he's cool. Are these guys going to help me fight this crab? No. Meanies. I thought they would, because I'm allies with them. Because I don't know if they're allies with the crabs. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they don't pick sides when allies are fighting allies. Beep, why don't you get back here? Get in there. I guess he's not. Looks like they just dropped meat. Was that one of the alphas? Yeah, it's an alpha gurgler. So, cool. Well, we wiped out all the... Well, there's one over there, but we're pretty... They've pretty much been wiped out, so... Cool. All right, we'll move on and either find more allies or get right to starting our base building, because that's pretty much what I want this episode to be about, is getting that base started. So we actually have a crab army following us here. This is kind of cool. Essentially, I guess because we like helped them out in that fight. I don't know why they joined us, but if you notice, we got a bodyguard contract with crab raiders for 4 hours now. So I think that this settlement right here is it's either oh, I don't remember their name. One of the bandit factions that we just got aggroed with because of allying with Crabtown. So it's either those guys, the bandits that have the masks. I don't know why I can't think of their name right now. I guess what I could do is look in Beep's inventory and look at this. Skeleton bandits, yeah, okay. I was thinking of the skin bandits, but I couldn't think of skeleton bandits. So yeah, I think either crab raiders, not crab raiders, reavers, or skeleton bandits live there. So we're gonna head up there and see if we can get there before our contract ends, and maybe we'll be able to just wipe it out real quick while we're here with just Beep and his army. Well, guys, the army didn't keep up, but I made it to that settlement that I thought might be a like a skeleton bandit town. It is not. It is a crab raider town. So I don't think we're going to be invading this town with these guys. So I think we'll just keep heading north and get ready to build our base. Hey guys, I thought I'd bring you in for this because I was on my way with Beep, right, back up to join the group, and I passed by the Ark, and I was expecting that it would be. See, it says Triangle Bandit, dead, dead, dead. But when I ran by it, what was really weird is that the Triangle Bandits were up there. They were all respawned, and the even the boss, the Triangle Second, was up there again. So I don't know how that happened. He's got all his gear on. Yeah. So and I'm pretty sure that I didn't load the game or anything. So I was like, I don't really know what happened, but I came back here to see if he was here, or she, I think it was a girl actually. I came back to see if she was here, and there's just grass pirates here. So I wonder if somehow, because there wasn't any cage room available when I dropped him off, or her off, that's, somehow she got out and she went back. So I don't know, maybe off camera or something, I'll go and clear her out again. Maybe I'll go get Excali strong enough to go back there and assassinate and just, bring him back or her back. I don't know why I keep saying him. I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to do that right now because that's not part of this episode. We're going to go base building, but I just wanted to kind of, bring you in and show you that because I was a little confused when I got over there. So we'll keep heading north into Cannibal territory and find ourselves a spot to build a base and start building it. And in fact, I'm going to pick up some building materials while we're here because we are going to need to build before we build anything. We haven't done any research at all, and I don't plan on doing any research ahead of time. But what we need to do before we're ready to build anything is grab some building materials. So I don't remember how many building materials it is. So I'm going to kind of just grab a few extra on the way so that we have, 10 or 20 or something with us when we get up there. So, and we can start by building a stone processing plant. So we'll be starting that in here in just a little bit. All right, guys. Looks like we found ourselves an army. What do you say? We check and see just how strong they are. Now, this is pretty risky, right? There's a lot of paladins in there. But I don't know. I think if we attack from the rear, we could take these dudes. Now, it may be that we just can't, but we're going to do it. We are going to do it, boys and girls. You're damn right we are. All right. Oh, man. I'm so nervous right now. Oh, boy. All right, let's get up behind them here. Here we go. Here's some of them coming and attack us here. That's fine. We'll let them come. We don't need to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh, man. Why are they charging in so far? That's fine. Woo, so many red. Oh, my God, dude. We just need to wipe out the really weak guys fast. Oh, man. We're taking so much damage right now. Beep is down. How's Beep looking? Let's check him real quick. Okay, he's okay. Oh, man. There's so many paladins. At least there's no Inquisitors, though. Oh, look at that. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Get back on your feet, buddy. Get in there and help Nexus. Yeah, Nexus hitting him in the back. There you go, bud. Taking one for the team. Woo! Look at that. Look at that, dude. We just destroyed those guys. I mean, we got a couple dudes that are still on the ground, right? Okay, but look at all the blood, and it's Holy Nation blood, baby. Okay, so I think I'm feeling pretty confident about our group's ability to go back into Cannibal territory. I think all the training we did on the beak things and all the training that we did fighting the some crabs, right, until we joined them. Fighting the reavers, fighting all those scavengers, and fighting finally the Triangle Second, who apparently miraculously resurrected. Maybe the Holy Phoenix resurrected him. I don't know. I guess we should have killed him. Yeah, cool. So I guess we'll just keep heading up into. I'm gonna swing by World's End. I want to grab the stuff that we left in a little container there, and then I think we're gonna head up towards the Bastion and grab some mercenaries, and then we're gonna build our base. And I'm gonna do some scouting though. I don't know if I want to build it like right up here in cannibal territory. I kind of do, because I kind of want to basically just take this as our territory and just kill all the cannibals there. But there is also this side, right? We've got cannibal territory all over here, and we definitely want to, you know, I mean, this is going to be ours too. So I don't know if we'll build two bases, but I don't know if I really want to do that. So maybe, but I also don't want to have like a base that we have to move right away. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll set up a base over here close to our allies. Well, I guess Flotsam's over here, so we want to be kind of close to Flotsam. But I did pick up, one sec. Woo, man, my allergies caught up with me again for a second there. I had to clear my throat. Uh, I do want to be, close to our allies, but let me tell you a little something here, a little secret. Okay. I picked up two mods. One is reputation with tech hunters, and one is reputation with the Cannibal Hunters. I do think it makes sense for our storyline to be friends with the Cannibal Hunters, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now you have to buy it, of course. I would have liked to have seen a quest line for doing it rather than just you go in there and give them money, but I think it looks like we can just go give them like 100 cats or 100,000 cats or something. I don't know what it is. We'll have to go up to Bastion and check it out. So that's what we're going to do next. We're going to head up to World's End. We won't be able to ally with them yet because we need artifacts for that, but we will head up towards the Bastion, and I think we'll find a place somewhere close to maybe around here. So we're close to Flotsam, or we're close to Flotsam, close to World's End, and close to Bastion. So maybe somewhere around here. But we're going to be close to Ockran's Fist, so we'll get lots of attacks. But we're going to, we'll do some scouting, and I'll find something fun, and we'll start set up camp. And I'll kind of see you when that happens. We made it up to World's End here. Oops, up here. Made it up to World's End here. And some I forgot. Now with the tech hunters, oops, that is not the person I want to look at. Something I forgot about was that we had previously collected these. I don't even remember where we got these. I just thought we'd collect them because I don't know if it was from a ruin. I think it was, but I don't remember which one, right? Of course, it was a ruin, but I don't remember which one we got them from. It was so long ago. And we haven't really been focusing on getting that stuff, so we've just been picking it up as we went. But how this works, I think, with this mod is that you have to essentially talk to some of the. I don't know who we have to talk to here. Finch, is that him? I think he may be the leader. Someone downstairs I just talked to mentioned that he was the second in command of Finch. So I kind of feel like Finch is who we want to talk to. But how it essentially works is like you can come to this Science HQ, and now you can, with the mod that I got, called, I think it's like, well, I guess we could just look at the mod list, right? Oh, it is in here. Options, mods. I think it was at the bottom probably because the, okay, Tech Hunters Relations. So I think this will allow us essentially to trade. I don't want to trade with DOG. I'll trade with Sadmust. So I want to give Sadmust all of these research items. Hopefully I don't have to turn them all in because these are pretty valuable, right? I don't want to use them all necessarily, but we're gonna go out and collect more. So whatever, who cares? Let's experiment. Let's see what happens. So let's take. Man, I'm having a hard time finding people in my group list. So I don't have them organized other than like by their sort of role in the group. Yeah, I think it is this guy. I think it is Finch. Let's go talk to Finch. And the game. Oh, it looks like the game crashed. Okay, so the second time I talked to that dude, the game didn't crash. He told me to come down here and talk to Io, so we'll talk to him and see if we can get him to let us give him stuff for faction. But if not, I mean, we'll figure something out. I don't know. We'll keep checking. Keep loading our hours, travel, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, and you'll end up trampled by sleep-deprived scientists. What brings you to the World End University? Need something? Tell me about this place. Here we study and analyze lost tech from the ancient world to uncover the secrets of our history. Most of the ruins have already been scavenged, making it difficult to develop accurate theories without solid evidence. So our tech hunters scour the unexplored lands for any possible remains we can use in our research, but most of it needs to go through me first. If you're an adventurer looking to sell relics, aha, that's it. That is exactly what I'm looking to do. Just make sure you bring them to our stores rather than elsewhere, okay? What does that mean? Sure, I'll bear that in mind. It ain't stone and ain't wood either. I don't even know what that means. Okay, I think this guy Ribs is who we were looking for. He says, "Greetings, outsider. What brings you to the World's End University? Is there any way I can improve my relations with the machinists and tech hunters? If you want to donate some cats, I'm more than happy to put it in a good word for you around the town and the university." Oh, it's just cats? That's interesting. That wasn't really what I was looking for, but hey, that'll do, pig. That'll do. Woo! I mean, that's what we got money for, right? Is to be able to make stuff happen. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? I don't even know if that's like. Oh, let's try it. Hot damn! Look at you, high roller. No lie, you just earned the respect of the machinists now your allies. And Tech Heiners probably is gonna say now your allies. Yeah, sweet. You just earned the respect of this old Tech Hunter. Listen, even if Finch, even if Finch and Io still give you any sort of cold shoulder, know I respect you and thank you greatly for your contributions. No problem, Ribs. No problem, Ribs. I hope you are able to put it to good use. I don't know what Sadmus' voice would be like, but, you know, that's one possibility. I don't know why I went with, like, a speak and spell voice, but for those of you who don't know what a speak and spell is, you're obviously a lot younger than I am. Look it up online. It might give you a little bit of a giggle to know that when I was a kid, people actually had toys as ghetto as a speak and spell. And if any of you are watching and you had a speak and spell, well, I love you too. Let's see. Can we get out of here? DOG, are you stuck? No, DOG's cool now. All right, cool. Sometimes, obviously, they get a little stuck. They get a little confused. Okay, cool. So that's all we're gonna do here. Now we're just gonna head over to. We're gonna head over. Oh, look at that green. I've never seen World Zen green before. I love it. It makes me feel real good about myself. We're gonna head over to the Bastion and hire us some bodyguards, and then get to building our base. Oh, yeah. Look at this, guys. Our first group of cannibals as we start heading into cannibal territory. I mean, right now we're just going to build our base, but we might as well test our mettle against these guys. I mean, look how slow we're moving, though. I'm strength training. I'm strength training Sadmust right now. I'm going to go ahead and put down DOG real quick. Alright, let's get him on follow on Sadmust too, and then I'll just keep creeping slowly forward to Sadmust. Oh, he's so slow right now. Alright, let's go ahead and attack all, and then we'll go ahead and follow Sadmust so we can see how slow he is with that Meito weapon. Look at that. Blah, blah. Just like molasses, dude. Ooh, look at those bulls, man, just cleaning up. They do so much AoE, and they're so strong now that they're elders. They're still squishy, but they'll get stronger with toughness. Oh, Excali with the finishing blow. Nice job, my man. Alright, let's get everybody bandaged up. We're going to pick DOG back up. I mean, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's take a look at everybody's damage, see what... I mean, we took a little bit of damage. We were full health before the fight. Took a little bit of cutting damage. Nexus took a pretty good hit in the head. He's wearing almost no armor, though, in the head, really. So, We might get him an iron hat. I'll take a look at that. I think it'll look pretty cool. Yeah, so I mean, really, we didn't take a whole lot of damage. I mean, we really, let's see what our animals took. Decent, not bad, not bad. Okay, cool. So I think we're definitely ready to kind of like, you know, move into cannibal territory. I don't think we're gonna get too crazy on our base defenses because I don't want it to be too easy, right? I want us to get in fights. I don't want our turret guys to just like mow everybody down before they even get there. I wanna get into some fights. All right, so let's keep heading up towards the Bastion, and once we get there, or if we have any super cool fights on the way there, I'll bring you on in. Cool. All right. Well, we got ambushed by another group of cannibals. I think I probably won't bring in all these single fights unless it starts to get kind of whoa, hey, arms flying. Until it starts to get a little crazy because these small groups, I mean, we're just destroying them. So the training that we've done has clearly paid off, and it'll be interesting to see how well we do, just against many groups of these, and to take out the villages and stuff like that. So looks like we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, I just want to bring you guys in here real quick because I've got some dialogue I want to read to you. Now, I don't really know exactly what happened, but this happened once before, and I was confused. Like, just out of nowhere, Beep was just unconscious, and I must have missed the dialogue before. But so let's check this out. So okay, so the normal. Now the Beep is the strongest warrior ever. Beep needs to find a worthy foe. Naga says, actually, oh wait, no, sorry, that's a different conversation. Ellen says, you're not the strongest warrior, Beep. And then Beep says, and some treasure. You're not even that strong at all, really. You need to be careful. Your limbs could get chopped off too easily. And I've seen all this. And then Beep says, and some beautiful human ladies, female human ladies. Yes, I would like to see one of those. And then Rain the Giant, not human, of course, which is interesting, says, hey, I'm a beautiful human lady. And then Beep says, Beep? And Rain says, what's that supposed to mean? Beep swallows nervously. Rain the Giant, answer me, Beep. I do not know this. I did not know this. Ellen starts laughing, of course. Tee hee hee. Rain the Giant, shut it, you. Beep, who? Beep? Beep? Who else is female? Agnew says Grug. Beep says Beep? Herc? And then he just passed out. Like he just so I don't know if Rain knocked him out or if he passed out because he's so surprised. Let me know in the comments if you know, because I wasn't watching very carefully, so I was just trying to like make my way through cannibal territory, smushing cannibals along the way. But I thought I'd bring you guys in for that. I thought it was pretty funny. So if you know, like if he was knocked out or if he just passed out due to like sheer, surprise or whatever, let me know in the comments. All right, we've made it into uh, the Bastion, and this is I've been here once before. It's pretty much just the base for all these cannibal hunters. Now I didn't know the first time we came out into cannibal territory that you could come in here and hire dudes to basically protect you. Now I don't think we need that, but I think we're gonna take advantage of it at least once. Now I guess the mod that I added for faction or reputation with these guys, I think you can ally with them as well. I don't remember how you do it. I can't remember if it's like if you donate money or what do you do. Let's see, you hunt cannibals. Yeah, you got a problem with that needs taken care of. I want revenge. Don't we all? Yeah, I mean, let's just hire this guy. That's fine. What I'm really looking for though is like if there's a leader here or something. Now I don't know that there is. I've never used this mod before, but I feel like there has to be some NPC that the mod author added to this area that I can talk to them. Let's see, who are these guys? Nobody I can talk to. Exile, that would be my guess because he's got diplomatic status, and I don't remember ever seeing Exile before when I was here before, when I didn't have the mod. Welcome to the Bastion, Drifter. Call me Strongarm, Quartermaster. So you keep everyone fitted out then? That's right. It's up to me to keep track of who gets what, including how many first aid kits we use on poor saps who come up here to get themselves munched on. Is there anything I could do to help? He looks at you, looking to be sizing you up. Okay. Looks to me that you're too adventurous to be rank and file, so I have a proposition for you. It isn't easy keeping everyone here supplied and fed, especially with the few traders who decide to stop here as it is. With the few traders. Okay, maybe it should be as few. Um, if you could donate some cats to the cause, I could spread the word around that trading isn't a big risk, low reward situation. That, and I can even put in a good word for you with Robin. I don't know who Robin is. Their leader, maybe? Let him know you're someone trustworthy, a hide worth protecting if you decide to stick around in the area. Sound like a deal? I'll keep it in mind. So, can I give him some... Oh, I'd like to make a donation. I'm going to throw some cats our way. How much are you willing to part with? I mean, obviously, I'm going to just give you 75. So this would be cool, like early game, when you can't just when you don't have as much money and you can't just throw them all your cats, because we've got 50K left over still, and I mean we can just go do some artifact hunting to make some money, which we'll probably do, not in this episode, but at some point we will certainly do that. Now, did it say I was allied? I don't remember seeing that. I mean, we certainly have enough faction, but I don't know that they're actually allied with us. So I guess when we start building, we'll find out. And so you can see here, we've got this big group of Cannibal Hunters now following us, and these guys are monsters, man. They're not quite as strong as our strongest guys, but in fact, our whole group might be stronger. But the captain is pretty strong. So this is going to be cool. So I'm gonna basically start making my way around the zone. But it looks like all of these guys are now our allies. Now we can still hire them to protect us, which we will if we need to at certain times. But at the very least, if we're out in cannibal territory and we're getting smoked, those guys will heal us. They'll band-aid us, I believe, and they should also. I think if I don't know if they send squads to help you at your base if you get attacked, but we'll see. And that's kind of why I wanted to play around with it. Is once we set up our base here, which we won't have walls or anything yet. That's why I picked up the squad as well to basically protect us while we're sort of establishing our first base here. So once we find a location to put down our roots, now that we've got everything in place to do so, we will begin sort of building our stone mining operation so that we can build building supplies and build ourselves some buildings and do some research. All right. I think we've found a spot here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely nice and flat, and there's some really cool rocks around here that we can kind of build around. Um, there's a copper node right there, which is 100% or 100 quality, with one person on it. Could be decent. What else? There was some iron. I think there's iron right there. Yeah, so there's iron right there. We can have 3 workers. That's great. 150 quality. Can have 3 workers on it, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Now I think there might be a little bone dog nest or something here, but I mean that's cake. That's nothing to deal with. So yeah, let's take a quick look here at the prospecting to see what it looks like. And we don't have anybody that really has any skill in prospecting, but we got some really good stone pretty much everywhere. It's arid. Let's take a look at the map here. Oh man. That's cool though, because I've never farmed in arid, so I'm excited about that. I don't know what this is right here, but there's a camp that's literally right next to us that if it's a cannibal camp, well, we'll have to wipe it out. But the water and fertility are awesome. So now there's not a whole lot of copper here, but there is one here, and that's good enough. That's all. That's really all we need. We don't need a ton of copper. That's just a little cannibal camp. I think those guys will be easy to wipe out. Yeah, so we're just going to start kind of setting up here. Now, I don't really know where I'm going to put what, but we're going to just kind of do it organically. So I am going to, I guess before we do anything, oh, I don't have any backpacks that are good for traders. I'm going to stop doing my strength training here on sad must, and we'll just kind of put this stuff back in Macaroo. Get that trade going. It's so quiet right now because there's like no game sound at all. I don't know why. There's no like music. There's no, but there is like there's no ambient sound. So it just whatever this zone is that we went to, like you can hear them when they move. Yeah, like if you're really close to them, you can hear them when they're moving essentially. But we don't. There's just no ambient noise at all. So there's definitely game sound. It's not off. It just for some reason is eerily quiet in this zone. Okay, so who's got the building materials? Now, who do we want to be an engineer? I don't remember what races like get bonuses to engineering. I think maybe it's just Greenlanders and workers. Beep could be our engineer. Yeah, Beep. You're awesome. And I guess, yeah, Naga can be another engineer. In fact, Naga, you are going to be an engineer. You are going to be our primary engineer for now. Hope you don't mind. Don't worry, I won't leave you at home. If I need to leave somebody at home, I'll leave Beep at home. So what I want you to do is go trade with Kenmore and grab some building materials. There we go. I don't know how many we need for that small building. Because really, we don't have any defenses. Oh, nice. We can build an outhouse. Yes! We're definitely building an outhouse. Let's see. What is the... I don't remember. I got a new mod that doesn't seem to be... I thought it would like auto level stuff, but I don't... It doesn't seem to be doing that. And like you can embed stuff into... I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I can't off. It's like slopeless. That's what it is. So I'm gonna find a place to put this. I'm gonna just make a quick cut here because I need to go look up in slopeless how to do this because it doesn't seem to be working automatically. Oh, actually now it seems to be doing it. Now that I've sort of, yeah, I think now that I've set the angle, it's not adjusting it anymore. It's kind of like, yeah, that's cool. All right, that's what we want. In fact, I think we can build it right into. I think we build it right into this. It's kind of neat. Let's try that. Why not? Let's build it right into this rock. Let's see what happens. We don't need it to be super high like that. Let's try that. I think when we do that, it will when we go inside, it'll remove that rock. If not, I'll move it. We'll just kind of put it in a different spot. And then we'll have people going. I guess we could have put it a little closer to the iron resource, but I think for right now I don't really care. Just kind of getting set up. So speed this up a little bit. And Naga will kind of be our primary engineer. Now I think I'll make Beep a secondary engineer so that those guys can kind of like work on it together once he's put all the, because we only needed 5 building materials. So they'll just kind of work on this stuff together. And really, so all we're going to be doing this episode for ooh, hey, how are you guys? This is not a fight you should have picked, boys. Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. This is what I was hoping, right? That we would like have dudes coming at us fairly regularly so that we can just kind of kill cannibals and have a good time of it. All right. It doesn't. I don't know if it actually did. It did. Check that out, guys. It's awesome. That's what I was hoping, that it would kind of like cut into the rock. Nah, it's a little weird how it does it, but hey, super cool. Like, props to the mod author for that. Like, good job, man. Super awesome. Way more complex than anything I've ever modded. I'm not really a modder, but I just do my own when I need to. So, super happy about that. Okay, what do we need next? We need research, right? So, what we're going to do next is build a research bench, a small research bench, so we can start getting somebody going on research. And where do we want this? I guess we could have built a bigger building, but I think this will just be like our primary Like, or just a starting building. What's going on here? Yeah, what's up? It's not letting me move this in. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. Uh, okay. So, yeah, maybe somebody knows how to do that. I don't. So for the time being, like instead of building this into the mountain, I'm pretty happy that we tried it just because it's kind of cool. But we're just gonna dismantle this. Oh, and we didn't get we didn't get all of our building materials back. Whatever, that's cool. We brought some extras. We're not gonna build into the walls of buildings like that. At least ones that we need to get into. So let's do that again. Let's see, that's buildings, small shack. And let's go ahead and I think we just need to, no? Okay. Let's bring that up a little bit. How about, yeah, that'll be fine. All right. So let's go ahead and get this guy built up. And once he's got the building materials in there, Beep should start helping as well. Great. Perfect, guys. And then we'll get some engineering skills on these two dudes. And more cannibals over there. Yeah, that's great. What are these guys? I love this. I am gonna love all these like mini cannibal raids that are gonna come in because that'll keep it sort of it'll keep us in action. And then these dudes can just protect. Looks like they just wiped out the wolf den. They're coming in to fight us. What's going on here, guys? Oh, right, of course. Naga, I want you to go grab some more from Kenmore. We need one more. You guys can get to work on that. What? Sweet. These cannibals are just gonna like. They're not even gonna like attack us? I'm confused. Also, where are our cannibal hunters? Oh, I imported. That's why. Okay. I actually. And there's a scrawny cannibal raid heading towards our outpost already. Whatever, dude. Bring it. You're gonna get wrecked. Okay, so let's move these guys inside. And we'll get that research bench set up. Now that we can actually build one. Let's see, tech, small research bench. Now we should be able to place this in a spot that is I have had some trouble with guys getting stuck against the wall, but that should be fine. Sometimes when there's just like a gap or whatever. Now what do we need for this? We need 3 building materials. Okay. So why don't you go... Oh, geez, you know what I should have checked first, guys? Is our stone mine. So I may need to run back and get some more building materials. Before we do this, let's pause the construction on that just in case, and let's build a stone mine before we do anything else. I think that should be under mining. Let's build a stone mine. So that is going to take 3 building materials, and a stone processor is iron plates. Luckily, we brought some iron plates. I knew it. I was like, I need to bring iron plates with me. So we did. We brought some. Oh, actually, I think the stone mine can probably just be here in town. I don't think it matters. So let's do that. And let's go get Naga. And actually, I think we can probably build both of these. It doesn't matter. So let's go get some more of these building materials from Kenmore. And we will go engineer. And we can probably, once we've got all 3 of these loaded up, let's see, where's that raid at? Okay, looks like there's a couple groups coming, so it'll be interesting to see like how tough they are and whether or not they bring friends. It's a little weird that these guys are just like sitting here. We're gonna go ahead and just kill them because I don't really want them to join in when their buddies get here and start fighting us. So we'll just go ahead and smoke those dudes. And of course our archers are going to run off and do things they shouldn't, because that's what archers do. Actually, that was not a bad play by the archers. Cool. Alright. I won't usually fight with it sped up like that, but I mean, that was just a trash pack, right? Let's take a look here. Okay, so one of these guys is pretty close now. So we'll go ahead and just slow it down a bit here. And it's just scrawny cannibals, dude, whatever. Get wrecked. Now I wonder, it doesn't look like, yeah, nobody has basically decided that they're going to come and help us. So maybe there's some incongruencies between the two mods, between the Cannibals Expanded or the Vanilla, I don't know, and with the Ally Tech Hunters one that we picked up. So I guess at some point we'll see if any of that even works. It looks like they're actually getting in fights before they're even showing up, so that's cool. We'll need to get a corpse disposal. We don't have one yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and start getting somebody on this mine, and I'll also get some research going, and I will kind of, as we progress the base a little bit, bring you back in as we make progress. So, because you don't need to really watch me build the whole thing, that'll take a while. So it'll be a bit. All right, so I was about to set up a stone box, right, like a storage box for stone, and I thought it would come with the stone mining, but it doesn't. So we need to research storage boxes. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We're also going to need to, we put a lot of our research materials in here, so we're also going to need to research storage boxes for iron plates and ore. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we're also going to be able to make, we're going to need to be able to make iron plates, and we can probably just move. We can leave it the way it was. And then we'll need to assign someone to do that research, and I'm going to go ahead and have a Greenlander do that. And Nexus, you can go ahead and be our researcher. Let's see. You're not really one of our scouts, though, and I think what I want is a scout to do that. Excali, I can't remember. I think you're, yes, you are not a Greenlander. So I think probably Vam or Double would be, yeah, let's do that. So Vam, I'm going to go ahead and have you do our research. And so it'll get that going. Once we get storage boxes up, so you can see I've got Sadmust, Agnew, and Burn working this stone mine. Unfortunately, the only two people that we have that are like that have the bonus XP for labor are our engineers, and I don't really want them. I guess it doesn't matter. I could have them doing it too, but I really wanted separate people to be doing those things. So if we need to engineer something like repair, it doesn't pull a worker off of their job to do that. So we're going to let him continue to do his jobs. Both Naga and Beep, who are our sort of builders, we'll let them continue to do their building as they need. Once we're building walls, we'll want them to keep doing that while these guys are continuing. So we don't have bonuses, but these guys also don't have, one, they don't have hunger, so they're not going to increase their hunger rate by doing labor, and two, they don't necessarily have a penalty like Shek or Scorchlanders do. So if we look at their laboring, right, they don't have a bonus. But if I go over to say Rain and look at laboring, they have a 0.8 XP multiplier. So, and same with the Scorchlander. So we'll keep mining this mine, and then once we get the research done here, well, we already just finished it, it looks like. So I guess we can actually just take Naga real quick and go ahead and build some storage for stones. Now I do want it to be somewhat close to the mine, but I don't want it to be like, right there. I don't understand why this thing is it's not really leveling it the way I was hoping it would. That's okay. All right, well, I'm going to put that down and we'll get that built up, and it'll be close, but it's not right on top of it because I'm going to want to be able to put down my miner, my automated miner later. Okay, so we've got primarily, we've got our stone production set up. So we've got our stone mine, which I already showed. We've got the storage here now, and there's putting stuff in there. Actually, that's interesting. There was stone in there. Now it doesn't seem like there is. Did somebody pick it up? That's interesting. Well, I have no idea where that stone went. It must be in somebody's inventory, right? Because there was 4 in there. Oh, never mind, guys. I'm silly. It's in the mine. Once the mine fills up, they'll start putting it in there. I thought that they had already put it in here, but they haven't. Okay, so then we have a place to put building materials, and really what I should have done was take Beep over here and basically, grab as much of that as he can. He'll drop that off, right? Yep, he's empty now. And then we'll just continue to do that. Of course, I think it would be easier if I just opened this and then open the inventory and then just dump all this in there like that. And then I can select the other bowl, bring the other bowl over here. And we needed a couple iron plates here, which is what Naga's doing. Naga is building the manual stone processor. And of course, we haven't researched any upgrades yet. But what we do have is building materials. So now the building materials are in this storage. The engineers will go grab them as they need them. And then the next thing I'm going to do is build an iron plate storage once iron plates have finished being researched. So this will fill out. And then I need to add workers here. Something that we need to remember, and I'll bring you up. Actually, I'll just demo it when it becomes nighttime. So we'll get ready to build some torches and stuff because our skill will go down as nighttime hits. So we'll let these guys finish that up. And then once we've got our sort of building materials production up and running, then we will start building our iron production. Once that's done, we'll start building our copper production. And yep, and we'll continue to sort of build one piece of this base at a time. I'm sure some of you it'll drive you crazy how I organize the base. I basically just build it organically as I go, and I can always rearrange stuff. But one thing I wanted to mention is when you put down these stone processors, right, the first one you build is quite a bit smaller than the last one. So you need to really make sure that you don't put it right next to your storage or really anything, because as you upgrade, you'll need more space. So I just stopped back by over at the Tech Hunters, or sorry, not Tech Hunters, the Cannibal Hunters HQ. Talked to Cannibal Hunter Robun, and oh, I see what's going on there. Oh, that's not really what I wanted, but that's fine. I basically went and talked to Robin, and he's sending guys to our base. I thought he was going to follow me, but he's not. He's on the way to the outpost. So I think when you want them to help you defend your outpost, you have to manually go over here and select them. So they should make their way back over to the outpost at some point. It looks like we got that cannibal raid is still on the way, but they've gotten to fight with other cannibals. They're probably just laying on the ground dying. So we'll send double back to the base and continue to work on our production facilities. We got a pretty big group of scrawny cannibals coming in here. Let's just see how our guys handle this. Should be pretty easy, I would imagine. And I'm not, you could put the guys on passive if you wanted to when they're doing their jobs. I don't really want them to do that. We want all our guys to get involved and get stuck in, so that we can minimize sort of the damage we take. And cool, yeah, no problem. I mean, it's, these guys are pretty weak, and oh, we got another group coming in here. Great, this is what I wanted. I wanted multiple groups to come in here and start fighting us. And then we got our escorts that are basically on the way, that will be here soon to help us kind of fend these guys off as we start basically building up our outpost, building some walls. So the next thing we really have to do here is essentially set up an iron production line as well, because we're going to need iron to make the bolts, I believe, and we'll have to do research to do that as well. So looks like we just have more and more. I guess double in them are just going to go run off. Cool. So we'll just get everybody grouped back up in base and get them set down. So really the next thing we need to do is set up our iron production facilities, and after that then we need to set up our walls. But the nice thing is now that and what I'm going to do here is essentially, I think what should we do here? I want to get some people. It doesn't really matter who does it. Like, it's fine that they're how many workers can we get here? 3. It's fine that if we put people on here that have sort of a disadvantage, right? In terms of XP, right? So I guess what I mean by that is essentially if we have someone that is, you know, they have a 0.8x multiplier on their XP, it's okay. It's going to be just fine. It's not ideal, but it isn't really bad at all. So we'll have 3 people kind of working this guy, and ideally they'll be hauling from over here. So I'll put them over here, and the reason I do this is so I can see where they end up, right? So they've ended up kind of clustered around here, and that's probably where they'll stay. Sometimes I guess they'll go fight and stuff like that, and they'll come back. So I'll just watch where they end up, and then, you know, I'll put down torches basically where they end up, so that at night they won't have a problem seeing stuff. And so, all right, so that kind of puts us in a good spot, at least to start producing, you know, building materials, which is kind of our foundation, right? That'll be our foundation. And then the next piece, like I said, is to get the other production line set up, which is going to be for iron plates. And then we also want to start building our walls. And I'm probably not going to put turrets on the walls right away. I just want walls around it to kind of control what direction they're funneled in. And we can fight them at the gates, and we can station some gate guards, and I'll show you how to do that. But we're going to do that in the next episode tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for coming by today and watching. I had a ton of fun with you dudes today. And hey, man, if you guys had as much fun as I did, let me know by crushing that like button. And if you didn't have fun today, let me know in the comments section what I can do for you to make this series more fun. And as always, guys, I can't wait to see you all in the next episode of the Cannibal Hunters. Love ya!